A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a surprising move that has sparked widespread debate, U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has ordered U.S. Cyber Command to cease offensive operations against Russia. This directive, revealed by current and former officials, is part of an overarching strategy aimed at enticing Russian President Vladimir Putin to engage in negotiations regarding the ongoing conflict in Ukraine and to foster a new relationship between the United States and Russia. The order was issued prior to President Trump's recent public confrontation with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, raising questions about the timing and implications of this significant policy shift. The Defense Department's decision to halt offensive cyber operations has not been publicly detailed, leaving many to speculate about the potential risks and benefits involved. The line between offensive and defensive cyber operations is notoriously ambiguous, and the halt in operations could have far-reaching consequences for U.S. intelligence and security. Retaining access to critical Russian networks is essential for understanding Putin's strategic intentions as negotiations unfold. Former officials have noted that it is not uncommon for civilian leaders to pause military operations during sensitive diplomatic negotiations to prevent any disruptions. However, this retreat from offensive cyber operations represents a considerable gamble for both President Trump and Secretary Hegseth, as it relies on the assumption that Putin will reciprocate by easing the ongoing cyber hostilities that many experts deem a shadow war against the U.S. and its allies in Europe. Despite the U.S. administration's efforts to portray a neutral stance in the Ukraine conflict, leading European powers have reaffirmed their unwavering support for Ukraine. Meanwhile, reports indicate that Russia has continued its attempts to infiltrate U.S. networks, with cyber attacks on critical infrastructure and ransomware incidents escalating over the past year. The Trump administration's decision to halt offensive operations raises alarms about the future of U.S. cybersecurity cooperation with European nations, particularly as many operations are conducted in collaboration with allies like the UK and Canada. The Biden administration's intelligence reports have highlighted Russia's aggressive influence campaigns and cyber attacks, further complicating the situation. Critics of the decision have voiced concerns that it undermines efforts to counter Russian aggression and could embolden further cyber threats. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio emphasized the importance of engaging Russia in negotiations, acknowledging the challenges of doing so without antagonizing them. However, he faced scrutiny over the administration's perceived leniency toward Moscow, especially in light of recent actions to remove language from a United Nations resolution that labeled Russia as the aggressor in the Ukraine conflict. As the Trump administration navigates this complex landscape, the implications of halting offensive cyber operations remain uncertain, with the potential for increased Russian aggression and the ongoing need for U.S. cybersecurity vigilance. The coming weeks will be critical in determining the effectiveness of this diplomatic strategy and its impact on the broader geopolitical landscape. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.